Hey kids, Kate Clinton here. Thanks for stopping by. It's almost Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's Day to you. Yes, I'm wearing red. Well, the whole country's in red. But today, the bankers are meeting in Washington, D.C. To be grilled by Finance Committee Chairman Barney Frank. I hope he's got a sting operation going. Get all the bankers in one room and then just handcuff them and drag them off. Too much to hope for. But a lot of you have been asking, Kate, what are you going to do now that you don't have George Bush? I thank you for your concern, but I'm telling you, I want to pursue George Bush and Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld with the same fervor that those people are going after steroid users in baseball. Oh, they've ruined the sport of baseball. It's the American pastime. Well, you know what? George and his pals ruined your government. Because George was on drugs. He was on crack the whole time. He was on Iraq. $1 trillion. But you've been asking me that. What are you going to do without George Bush? My answer is, you know, dears, I'll always have the Pope. And he is so not disappointing. He's been busy. First of all, he said that seminarians, possible seminarians, now have to pass psychological screening to see if they can handle the rigors of celibacy. There should be no rigidity in celibacy. But that is a great, and apparently there's some trick questions in the test. There's one question, can you say Hail Mary without a hint of irony? Wow, tough. And Pope's been busy. They wouldn't sign, they urged countries not to sign the UN statement to decriminalize homosexuality worldwide because 70 countries, it's a felony to be gay. It's a crime. In several countries, it's punishable by death. But no, the Pope said don't sign it. The Pope actually said that protecting heterosexuality from homosexuality is much like protecting the rainforests from destruction. Now we are like Dutch elm disease. We are like clear cutting in the forest of heterosexuality. I don't know if you know this, but in my wide research, Paul Bunyan was gay. I don't know what he was doing with the blue ox. Oh my God. And the Pope also recently unexcommunicated, if you can do that, I guess he can because he's the Pope, 4 bishops. One of those bishops is a Holocaust denier. Yes, he said, oh no, 6 million Jews were not killed. Those were in ovens. And then there was a big uproar and the Pope said, I didn't know he said that. Apparently he doesn't get cable TV. But the big great news is a lot of people were not going to confession anymore. The Pope said they did not have a sense of sin. So to entice them to go into confession, the Pope they are bringing back indulgences. Now bear with me, my non-Catholic friends. This is so fascinating. Indulgences are things that you can do, good work, say a few prayers, to take time off purgatory time. Because even though you confess your sins in confession and you get forgiven, you have to do a little purgatory time. Well, indulgences are things that you can do to take a little time off purgatory time. It's how the Lutheran Church started. Martin Luther said they're extorting money from people to pay to get time off purgatory time. It's sort of like a bailout. They're kind of toxic derivatives. Actually, indulgences, here's the way to think of them. They're like double coupon days in the church. The Pope does not disappoint. Speaking of which, since it's almost Valentine's Day, why don't you give yourself a little kiss apiece?